Hello and welcome to a new game that I'm starting today, playing as King Gausbert of Jerusalem. Admittedly a fictional character. If you check the start date, I'm actually starting in 916, so I started in the 867 start. The Pope called a very early crusade, which I was able to win. Unfortunately, I was not recording that. So I just started as House Barcelona, one of the recommended starts, and here we are. I've just won the crusade, just become this character, and I've decided to start my new series here because I've always wanted to do a Crusader King start. But it just never seems to happen in the games where I'm actually recording. So I've managed to become him. There's a plethora of issues here, obviously, that we are surrounded by enemies, first and foremost. Our character is feeling fine, but he has recently been tortured. He was actually fighting in the crusade, got captured, and whoever captured us tortured us. We also have melancholic, so we have health issues, no kids, and our wife is 48, so already infertile. We will need to find a way to have an heir here, otherwise we will perish. Pretty decentralized power here. The only holding that we actually hold personally is Jerusalem. So we're going to work on trying to get some of this back from our vassals, hopefully, without irritating too much. So the nice thing is that as long as this character lives, we have these 7,500 extra troops to help hold on to our land. So hopefully we're not just going to get game over pretty quick here. The top priority is obviously having kids, so we're going to need to do something about her. Apparently we can actually divorce her. The Pope likes us a lot, obviously, like we are a Crusader King here. So I think that I'd rather do that than just try to like kill her or something like that. We'll fill out our council in a sec here. I think that what I'm going to do is head into learning focus with this character, as much as I would like to just finish off August here, being almost completely done. Until we have kids, getting the extra health benefit is, I think, the best thing that we could do here. So yeah, like here's the character. You know, not a very good diplomacy education. We do have Crusader, of course, and the Crusader King trait. Our character is comely, compassionate, honest, and shy. So the stats are okay, save the intrigue. Not the best traits, though. Don't really like playing with compassionate or shy, so there are definitely issues here. Yeah, I think we do create a cadet branch here. Barcelona, Jerusalem. So yeah, I think we're too far away to even interact with them. So that's my previous character that I was actually playing this game as. Just the son of the original character in House Barcelona, the recommended start. So really you've not missed much. The Pope, I mean, in the 867 start especially, the Pope usually doesn't call crusades that early. And if he does, usually you just lose them pretty easily. So this just felt like a very rare game that I wanted to try something a little bit different on. Barcelona, Jerusalem. Cool. I think I might just call that like that. Cadet branch quartering. I'm not a super big fan of that, but you know, we'll just let it go. Sorry, Agnes. So divorce our wife. We will need to find someone new, someone who is actually able to bear kids. I wouldn't mind someone who's kind of closer to us. Maybe you can give us some type of alliance. These are Coptics down here. Not sure that's the best one. Okay, that's not too far away, but they're a little bit on the younger side. I'd rather someone who I can just marry right away. Doesn't look like we actually have the best options here, unfortunately. What if we looked for someone definitely who's an adult? Okay, we don't really have a lot of options here in terms of prestige gain. How about any traits? Again, not a lot of options. She is pretty and also has lustful, so maybe we'll just go for her. Kind of random woman in a house. Definitely has spawned from some type of event. We are looking to have kids, and plenty of them right away, though. Okay, yeah, we'll take the prestige. Let's fill out our council here. Hopefully some of these guys are actually good at their jobs. Looks like he's a decent enough spy master. Anyone good here? Not really. This guy, he is our vassal, but he's not super fond of us. Mashriki guy. Okay, at least we got some good options here. Random woman in our court. Can you find us a good chancellor, hopefully? A little bit on the older side, but sure, we'll take that. Okay, so start raising the control. We'll start converting Jerusalem. The local culture, is this all Mashriki land that we're on, actually? It is. Okay, so what are the options here? I know that you can create like a Crusader hybrid culture, Ultramar. Or if we just diverge, Jerusalemite. Okay, so we're going to be going for one of these options, definitely. We'll figure it out once we have the options actually available to us. We'll find ourselves a physician. Holy Order might not be bad as well. So there is one available already. Oh, of course, this guy's like about to die. Hopefully he can live for a little while. Invite Knights, university visit. Yeah. Okay, so she's pregnant already, that's perfect. 82%, it's going to cause some tyranny though. How do you feel about it? 100%. Yeah, I think I'll just take that one there. We'll work down that little bit of tyranny. You're Catholic Bavarian. So this guy, I would like to take it from him, but he's actually serving as our marshal, so we'll just let him have it for now. What do we got here? Oh, that's actually very good. We do have a decent amount of gold here. I should check out my buildings, actually. Level 2 trading posts. Of course, we have the Dome of the Rock special building. A lot of taxes, a lot of development growth. Percent renown, knight effectiveness, control growth. Oh, it's just fantastic. What a great building. Got our little defensive building, and then these camel breeders. Cool. Hybridizing with Mashriki seems like a cool thing, but we start with 0% cultural acceptance. So diverging seems like the much more likely option for us. We could hold court and just see if we get lucky. Sometimes you get those events that'll give you like 10 or 20% cultural acceptance. Ooh. So we can change that to Catholicism and raise the control by 50. Wow, that's really good, actually. We do pay 96 stress, though. Yeah, okay, let's just go for it. We might get a good option. Cupbearer? No. Don't need that stuff. So let's just see what happens here. Okay. So I'm guessing what happened is when he got tortured before we became him, he took the option to become contrite, basically. Which seems sensible because I doubt that he really had much intrigue before that. In fact, he might have already had 0. That's really heavy in the negatives. So yeah, being contrite actually not too bad here. Also became melancholic. I do think that recruiting knights actually might be a move here as well. Our knights are pretty bad. We want to be able to mount a defense in case we ever need to. So where did that actually convert? Down there. Okay. Once we convert Jerusalem, I might start fabricating claims on my vassals just so I can revoke without any tyranny. Of course, I'm getting stressed just recruiting these guys as well. I'm not sure if I can actually even host a funeral over here. No, no one right now. Good to know. Okay, perfect. twins, and we had a girl and a boy. Very nice. Cecilia and Gausbert. Awesome. So, will you convert? Yes. Let's let her raise the daughter, help her like us a little bit more. Actually, she's already got plus 100. We are gay on this character, so, you know, you can click the seduce button. They're not going to become your lover, but there always gives you the event where you're going to sleep with them anyways. So it sometimes actually ends up being okay. You can really, really kind of force the kid issue with this particular setup when you're gay and your wife is straight. That's a pretty good start, though. Let's just see what happens naturally there. Hopefully she didn't find herself a lover before we got married or anything like that. It's always possible. She's 24 when we got married. So, obviously, like, my immediate goal here is to kind of just survive. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to be taking these options because, you know, I don't want my kids to die or for me to die or anything like that. Long term, I would like to create some type of empire. I'm not sure what this actually becomes, the Arabian Empire, when you get it as Christian. Not sure if it has the same name. Or Empire of Jerusalem, Crusader Empire, like, I don't know. Outremer. Outremer. I don't know how they say this. This seems like the one that we should be trying to do. Now, I can't actually see what's highlighted here. Okay, so it looks like we need the Sinai Peninsula. We need not all of Arabia, but a lot of it. That's actually very manageable. Yeah, I might try to do that. Okay. Extra fertility. Cool. So this actually might be what I'm going for here. It's not an unreasonable amount of land. It's going to depend a lot on how our neighbors are actually doing, whether or not they get the power to, like, force us out of here or not. He's actually pretty strong, the Tulanids here, Egypt. But the Arabian Empire is super weak right now. So maybe we'll have a chance here to do that. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be trying to do this game, I guess. I don't know if I've ever actually done this before. I have played as Jerusalem after winning a crusade, but sometimes I kind of just lose interest in the game and don't actually end up playing it out. But I'm going to try my best here. I'm going to keep an eye over here as well. This was who I was playing. I think I had a really good son. Yeah, I had a great son. This was my heir over here that I was playing. So I kind of gave it up. A game that was going decently well just because, you know, you can't always win the crusades, especially super early on. How's this going? Hopefully that just goes away real quick. Okay, I'm just going to start that against her and then cancel it instead of taking a little bit of stress there. No need for that. So we're really rooting for the downfall here. Oh, perfect. He's got 2 more wars going on. And then on this side, oh, 3 wars. I think they're actually allied together. They must be. Oh, maybe not. Attacking for a holy war, Makuria. I think that's down here. Yeah, that's this one. So he's kind of got a war on that side. I'm not going to mess with him. He's pretty strong. Let's just have a look here. Holy war for kingdom. Yeah, this would be huge. Possible, maybe on this character. We need to get our level of devotion up a little bit. And not sure how long these truces actually last for. 8 years? Okay. It's not unreasonable. Might be able to do that. I would love to become friends with the Emperor here if he can stabilize and maybe get a little bit of help in these wars. Guess we'll have to see about that, though. So how do these guys feel about us? The short reign is still there. The tyranny is going down. They want us to have legitimacy, blah, blah, blah. What can you do? Okay, that's not great. Gonna be relying on the Pope for some money here, I think. Start a legend. Crusader King. Oh, that's so cool, but I'm not sure that this is gonna be worth 4 gold a month. It's like over half of our budget. Legend promoter, some martial, some prestige, diplomacy per level of fame. Yeah, this is cool, don't get me wrong. And there might be some other benefits to completing it, but I don't know. I always kind of end up regretting starting legends. They just seem very, very expensive to maintain. This little disease here is on its way out, hopefully. No, she wouldn't be cheating on me. Aunt. Alright. Perfect. 2 sons now. So let's raise him as well. Oh, what have you done? Okay, so here's the stress break. Hopefully we get something decent. What does this actually do? -5 general opinion for 3 years. That's not too bad. Or we can lose a little bit of gold and become improvident. They both drop 42 stress. I think I'll take this. Let us confess. Do we actually have anything here? Any secrets? No. I think that you can take the confession option if you don't have any secrets without too much downside. Oh my god, please. Okay. Let's try to manage a little bit of stress here. 2 years. That's not too bad. And then we'll donate to charity as well. 32 stress drop from each of those is pretty nice. And what do we got here? No, we're not going to do that. It'd be really nice if I could interact with my old character and get the Dynasty and House banner back. I think that we're basically just playing in a completely empty court here. Well, aside from the one that we just made. Let's get these up to at least the middle tier as well, I think. We don't want our court level to be too low. And how are we doing on legitimacy here? Okay, they have very high expectations for us. I don't think there's much that we can do about that. Can't host the funeral. If this son dies, we'll host the funeral for him. Yeah, I honestly might just go down here. Great benefits over here, but I would kind of like to get Know Thyself and maybe even the stress reduction stuff. Cosmic Insights for 10 years, 3 learning. It's actually very good. I don't particularly want the stress right now, though. Oh, the Byzantines being weak is kind of scary. Georgia. Don't know that I've actually seen a Georgia that big recently. Good for them. Maybe they can be an ally as well. I think... Oh, interesting. Zoroaster little duchy here. Mostly just Muslims in the area, though. So we're going to be in big trouble if they get powerful. This is actually very scary. They already have land in Italy as well. Feel very isolated over here. Wouldn't mind getting some more land. But yeah, it might just be in my best interest to go down to Whole of Body. Just because we're going to lose all these troops. 7,500 is like the bulk of our army here. We are very weak if this character dies. So hopefully we can get over this recently tortured, and then there's nothing really we can do about melancholic. You just have to live with it. Hopefully avoid getting wounded here. Emerge from seclusion. Yep, perfect. Okay. How do you guys feel about me now? Oh, that's bad. That's bad news. Yeah, I don't know. We get help, I think, right? If they declare a a jihad against us, which is feeling very likely, honestly. I'm not sure how long this this is gonna last. But yeah, definitely gonna go for whole of body here. We just need to keep this character alive. It's basically our only hope. Who ended up getting this land? So some Gaelic guy. And then who's over here? Carling. French. Franconian. Okay. Bern. This is in. This is actually kind of close to us. Where's this family? Right over here, I think. Yeah. So that's his brother. And then I can't even remember who I took the land from. We needed it though. I would like to hold actually all of these two, and then Jaffa as well, so that we can actually hold 5 personally, and then probably just keep this guy as a vassal. Is that a duchy right there? Yes, it is. Okay. So, are you in trouble? No, that's right next door. How are we doing here? Okay, so there goes little Ott. Very sad. Some issues with stress. This is going to help us drop that and give us legitimacy, though, so it feels very worthwhile, I think. We're in poor health because of the stress level right now, so hopefully we can drop that. Yeah. So we are just kind of borderline in a bad spot right here. Any more health issues and we're basically immediately in poor health, so dealing with our stress is very important. Staying alive on this character is very important. And we'll try to help our vassals out. I think that is a revolt against our vassal, if I'm not mistaken. No? Why are you all over our land then? Okay, so got the level of faith up there. How's the legitimacy looking? We're at least level 3. Hopefully our expectations drop. I'm not sure exactly. I need to look into it more. What causes it to be so high? I guess because I'm a Crusader King? Yeah, I don't know. That feels very high. Hopefully it'll just drop down naturally, because sometimes it does. Okay, that is against our vassal, but he won. Okay, good to know. How are we doing here? Keep raising the control of ours. I think that we'll just fabricate a claim here. 3 years, that's not too bad. Avoid some tyranny, and then maybe we'll get lucky and this guy will accept 3. He is ambitious, after all. Okay, well, we'll have to figure something out there. Stewardship, intrigue, learning. Oh, we're right at 6. If we get any sort of penalty, then we're going to lose 1 holding, so I think I'll take that. The learning is tempting as well. Not culture head on this character, though, so it doesn't feel as important. Okay, at least that funeral got rid of quite literally all of our stress. 42. So, of course I want Know Thyself, but restraint is not a priority. Having some more kids wouldn't be bad. This feels very good. We are raising our kid as well, so I'm probably just going to pick this up. Yeah, all of these are actually pretty good. Let's just get the less stress gain, and then I'll probably head over here. He's 4. So yeah, we have a couple years anyways until we need that. How is this going? Oh, he's got 19 troops. Well, apparently we can declare war on him. I'm not sure if the leadership changed. Yeah, like that's very audacious. The Kingdom of Arabia. Syria seems like it might just be a little bit easier to hold. Like, obviously he's not a threat, but whoever he's at war with might be. uprising. Claim on some type of county or duchy. Holy war for the Kingdom of Arabia. Okay, so who's that then? Ashari Bedouin? What? This guy's Orthodox. I didn't even notice. Good God, why are we hostile with Orthodox? Whoa. I've never seen that before. What happened? Did he get some stress event and convert out of stress? He definitely has stress problems. That's wild. I'm kind of speechless. I didn't even notice that. Usually you can't holy war with other Christians. This seems very interesting. I might not do this just immediately, but yeah. I kind of feel like I need to stabilize before I stretch myself too thin here. I might just see how this works out. He's not going to get his power back anytime soon, so we can just see how it plays out a little bit here. Also, if I start declaring holy wars, we might get ward from the other side. The Tulanids are actually very strong. Oh, he's got Conqueror as well. Oh, that's very bad. Shoot. Hopefully nothing comes of that. Jeez. I think I might just upgrade this. Okay, I'm not actually too familiar with the buildings over here. Farms and fields would still be very nice. So it looks like this is the defensive building replacement. Makes sense, it has fort level. So upgrading this in the capital seems smart. Our army is atrocious. I think I'm just going to actually delete these light horsemen. I would rather have basically everything else here other than light horsemen. So let's just start off by getting some bowmen. Is there actually any benefit to these buildings? These guys give heavy infantry damage and toughness and light cav. And then these guys give light cav and camel. Okay, so it actually did kind of make sense, the light cav. But I'm just not a really big light cav fan. The AI seems to really like making these influence buildings. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just throw those over here, and then we'll put some armored footmen. I don't want to be completely broke, and then probably we'll grab pikemen and siege weapons as well. Ugh. Of course, there goes our physician. Okay, I gotta pay more attention to the age. I usually just take whoever is better, but sometimes they just give you some dude who's way too old anyways. Good and terrible. Okay, 33. You will do just fine. And then I might grab a wet nurse as well. See how this goes. 30 gold. Okay. Reasonable. And you can convert this kid. Maybe you can have more kids for us here. Just marry our other recruit. There you go. Alright. So we're working on the claim here. We'll revoke that when that's done. This guy's not going to give up any of his land. Maybe something will happen to him. If not, we're just going to have to fight him for it, I think. I'm probably just going to let this guy keep his land. We could maybe form some type of alliance there. One of his sons and our daughter, something like that. Saura, okay. Another daughter. Oh, geez, he's ill, too. Oh, no, and the treatment failed. Okay, hopefully he recovers. His education's starting very soon here, so we'll put our next point into pedagogy. Okay, so he's just messed up big time. So that Ashari uprising, whatever, it was able to take back the Kingdom of Arabia. So we're still going to get a lot of land, because it's mostly his land is in the Kingdom of Syria. So if we target him with that, that should still give us a pretty nice chunk of land there. I think I'm actually going to go for that. He might just lose more land or gain his strength back, and his capital is like right there for the taking. So we need siege weapons. I would also like some pikemen. I'm assuming he has some type of horse. He has nothing. Fascinating. But we definitely do need siege weapons. Hopefully we can get some type of alliance with our daughter. Oh. I can't take this risk. It provides a ton of learning, but 50-50 you get this severe health penalty for 20 years. So yeah, we're not going to go for that. He's very weak, but I feel weak as well, so it's kind of sad. I cannot believe that he's actually Christian. That's so bizarre to me. Yeah, we got our guys made here. I think I might just go for it here. I'm going to be continuing this on in the next part. Probably just declare that holy war for kingdom against the Arabian Empire. The very bizarre Arabian Empire. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.